remember inboxes explode that week, right? So,
Yeah.
getting creative in terms of, the timing and, the content and the subject lines and everything's super important. So, sending VIP drops, let's call it like early morning or kind of off peak hours, like a 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. local time type thing is probably a good way to start.
Yeah, and just to add to that, when I talk about the VIP list, you want to get really clear with this. Don't try to get sneaky with it. Subject lines like "you've earned it," "early access," things like that. Things that make people feel like they're getting an early access is really important, and you want to be direct with that.
Yeah, and as you're talking about this, one thing I was just thinking about is I think one of the biggest missed opportunities with all of this is actually how you end your sale.
Totally. Dude, I love a good ending of a sale because the reality is a good end of a sale could do just as great as a start of a sale ultimately. And most brands just say it's like sale ends tonight and then they disappear, but you should really control like create almost a controlled landing curve when it comes to your closing. And the way I think about it, right? You're thinking about downslope, maybe day 1 or let's say 3 days before your event is closing, you start sending some kind of like final hours or maybe 12 hours or 24 hours. You want to kind of set that final hours. Like I like to start at 48 hours because that's relatable. 48 hours left and an SMS
Yeah.
reminder. Then you also probably want to do that whole last chance email. If you want to extend it for VIP, you can do that as well too. So like there's a lot of ways you can drive it, but you want to think about it as a control end. Don't just shock them and surprise them and try to get them to push. Announce it and repeat yourself over and over again for multiple days as you come into that close because well, people need that urgency to make that decision.